And welcome back to my channel. As always, I hope you're having a great day. My name is Majors. You could be anywhere else in the world right now, but instead, you're right here with me. And I'm thankful. Today was a struggle. Woke up, didn't have that pep in my step today, not feeling energized, not feeling on my game, not feeling like my usual self. But the beautiful thing is, it's not about feelings. When it comes to the grind, when it comes to getting your gains, feelings have no involvement in the matter. They're not even a small part of the equation. If I base my routine and my training sessions off of my feelings, half the time I wouldn't even be in the gym. Half the time I wouldn't be getting my runs in. I would be so up and down, back and forth if I went off my feelings, if I went off my emotions. But nah, it don't work like that. I don't get down like that. If I feel great, I get it in. If I wake up feeling like I did this morning, I get it in. Work's got to get done. Progress has got to be made. Whether I got a good night's sleep the night before or not, that training routine is getting done the next day. That's for sure. All of us are human. We're all gonna experience those ups and downs, those highs and those lows. You gotta press on no matter how you're feeling that day. And it all falls back to your mentality, to your mental toughness. No matter how hard that wind is blowing, your roots are gonna keep you grounded. You may sway a little bit to the left and to the right, but you won't break. You won't break. Them roots are deep and strong. Don't matter the circumstances that's happening around you. You'll stay the course. And I was able to do just that today. Stay the course, overcome the way I was feeling, get in the gym, and it turned out being a great session. And before we get into my session today, I want to make mention of this. A lot of you guys are leaving comments on some of my older uploads, which is amazing. It's beautiful. But for one reason or the other, I'm not getting all of my alerts. So your comments are sitting there for several days, maybe even for a week, 2 weeks, and I'm not noticing it. I just happen to stumble across it. Forgive me if I'm responding to you guys late when it comes to my older uploads. I don't know why that's been happening lately. I'm getting most of my alerts on my newer content, but not on the older content. Every member of the camp is like family to me, and I try to do the very best I can to respond to all of your comments. I appreciate you guys. We are truly better together. The comments on the videos, the likes on the videos, how you guys share the videos with your people, with your friends, means so much. And if you're not already part of the camp, we would love to have you aboard. Nothing but positivity here. We uplift one another. We do the best we can to inspire one another and to keep one another going. But today's session went as planned. Even though I was lacking a little bit of energy, I was definitely content and left the gym feeling real good today, nonetheless. Got some full body work in. I chose to record my shoulder routine today. Boulder shoulders, baby. I love hitting shoulders. One of my favorite things to do in the gym. I like to get them real good. Solid work on them shoulders. Striations popping out, rocking your tee with boulders underneath your sleeves. Now the first routine is one of my favorite for shoulders, which is the standing overhead press. Anything standing, I love, just because your whole body is engaged and it gives you an opportunity to recruit your legs and get them involved in the movement as well. And because of the way I was feeling this morning when I got up, I wasn't as confident. I went ahead and put 135 on the bar, and I was gonna be happy with 8 reps. But surprisingly, it went better than expected. Got up under the bar, got my mind right, focused myself, and I was able to put some gravy on top of the 8 reps I was trying to get. And with that being said, let's get to it. Good session. Surprisingly, the 135 felt light. I was feeling good around rep 5, feeling good around rep 6. That's when I knew I was in good shape. So instead of the 8 reps that I had planned for, I sprinkled a little bit of sauce on there, was able to get 2 extra reps. So we got 10 today at 135 for the first set. Second set, my plan was to drop down to the 35 and a nickel, but since I felt good, why not? Let's take the 135 for another spin. From 10 reps, went down to 9 reps on the second set. In my third set, we stayed with the 135 and we did 8 reps. I like to always go into the gym with a plan on what I'm trying to do for that particular day. But if I'm feeling better than expected, why stick to the plan? Why drop from 135 down to 125? Nah, let's leave that weight on there. No reason to drop if I don't got to. Let's keep the gains coming. Let's keep pushing with the same weight. Maybe I just dropped the reps a little bit, and that's exactly what I did with the overhead press today. Now, I wanna tell you this, wherever you're at on your fitness journey, and this is for you ladies as well, you could get beautiful work. Beautiful work. You don't have to go heavy. You wanna do weight that's gonna be a challenge to you for wherever you're at on your journey at this particular time. So if that's the bar and a quarter, if that's the bar and a dime, whatever that is, go for it. Get those reps in, and it's all about slow progression. It's not about trying to do the weight that I'm doing. Whether you could do more weight or whether you can't do as much, that doesn't matter. I just want to show you the routine, and you adjust the weight according to wherever you're at in your process. But believe me, if you put that work in and you're patient and you're consistent and you have that no matter what, relentless, non-stop mentality, you will make your gains. And those gains will reflect in your mirror on the scale eventually. It just takes time. You just have to be stubborn, non-stop for those goals. So my second shoulder routine is gonna be the seated overhead dumbbell press. Now, the most weight that I've done with this particular routine is the 80-pound dumbbells for about 5 or 6 reps, but I went nice and hard on the overhead press today. So instead of the 80s, I wanted to drop down to the 70s and try to get the 70s for 8 reps. I knew I was gonna be in for a ride. I knew I was gonna be burning early, and that's what it's all about. And if I didn't make it, I didn't make it. That was my mentality going in. But no matter what, I was gonna get some great work in. Let's get it. Yeah, them 70s made me work. It was a great call. It was the perfect weight for the perfect amount of reps. If I would have went 75s, would have been too heavy. Today, I wanted to get a minimum of 8 reps. 65s would have been too light. The 70s were perfect coming off of my first shoulder routine. I was barely able to get that 8th rep, and I was fighting at 4. I knew I was gonna be in for a good time. From the 70s, I dropped down to the 60s, got that 8 reps. Third set, I dropped down to the 50s, I got 10 reps. Now, personally, I like to start high and drop down low. Other people like to start low and build their way up. There's a lot of different ways you can skin a cat as long as it gets skinned. Whatever works for you, that's all that matters. Now, if you've seen some of my other gym routines, then you already know that I like to end my session with the finisher. And the finisher that I chose for today's shoulder routine were the dumbbell raises. It's a nice solid burner, which by this time going in, you should already be burnt to a crisp and definitely should be feeling fatigued by this point. So this is just a little extra. I like to go high reps with my finishers. My first set, I got 20-pound dumbbells. I do 10 reps out to the side, 10 reps out to the front, and finish with 10 overhead reps. And we do that for 3 sets. Let's get it. expected. Felt good. First set I did with the 20s, got that done. Second set, I dropped down to the 17.5s. My third set, I dropped down to the 15s. 30 reps on the 20s, 30 reps on the 17.5s, 30 reps on the 15s. And that's how I ended my shoulder routine. So like I said, I'm doing full body work also. I just chose to record shoulders today. I'm hitting abs, I'm hitting back, I'm hitting everything else also. So I'm feeling good, nice and spent. And after everything's said and done, it ain't parking lot time yet. Upstairs, cardio time, baby. Endurance building time. Yes, sir. Got on that treadmill, worked up a good sweat. Left the gym feeling pretty good today. When things aren't going your way, you're not having that energy, you don't feel it this particular day, want to be lazy, you want to stay at home in your PJs, sitting on your couch, doing whatever, eating whatever, stay the course. Keep grinding. Your family and your friends around you, they don't understand what you're doing. They can't relate to what you're trying to do or what you're trying to accomplish. You're feeling all alone in this journey, by yourself, no support. That's okay. Use that to make you even more determined. Because trust me, when you do reach your goals and you do get to that destination that you're fighting, clawing, and scrapping to get to, they'll come around. They'll come around. No matter what mentality, it doesn't matter who's against you. It's always you versus you. The only person that can stop you is you. Conquer the mirror daily. And this is gonna be a wrap on today's video. Stay hungry, forever grateful, never satisfied. Until next time, comfort kills. Let's get it.